Welcome back everyone, my name is Echo. Today's video is a Minecraft history lesson because we are focusing on 5 things that were developed for Minecraft but never quite made the game. Now this is interesting because a lot of these features, many of you have no idea about them, and going back to the early development of Minecraft, Notch, Jeb and the other developers used to tease us with a lot of features that never quite made the game. Now that's when Minecraft really wasn't that popular. You would never really see the developers do that in this modern day age because Minecraft is that big. For example, if Jeb was to tease us with something and it didn't introduce, there would always be that question of why wasn't that introduced to the game? Now if you do enjoy this and you would like to see a part 2, be sure to hit that like button because believe it or not, there are many features that never quite made the game. Now unfortunately, the first one I'm sharing with you doesn't have any development pictures like the rest in today's video. This was just talked about in the earlier stages of the Minecraft development when Notch played a big part in the game. And I'm talking about corals. So the picture you can see is just a mod picture that I found online. And the interesting thing is I still believe to this day Minecraft needs a sea life update. The whole oceans in Minecraft are just covered with gravel, they're boring, they're plain. I feel like a sea life update introducing corals would be absolutely fantastic. Now, he talked about it on Twitter, he talked about it on Reddit, and when basically he was answering a couple of questions, he says the only reason why we haven't introduced them is it's really hard to draw a single block that looks like corals, since it's really more about crazy amounts of variation and diversity. So I think corals would be a great introduction to Minecraft. I feel like shipwrecks would also be a great introduction to the likes of a sea life update, but believe it or not, corals were a consideration to be introduced to Minecraft, and I think the developers definitely got it wrong in that situation. Now the next one is a small clip, and this is about scarecrows being introduced to the game. You'll also notice in this small clip about Jeb, you'll see Notch talking and other developers. You'll actually hear the first time they talked about introducing snowmen, aka snow golems, which fire snowballs.
Another thing, a suggestion is to make a scarecrow, because it would be so fun, because you have like a pumpkin here, and then some cloth, and then some sticks. It would look very cute.
Or the hay in the middle.
Ah, yeah, the hay, of course.
Maybe you can use them like a target dummy for the creepers.
Yeah, it would attract monsters.
And we should have snowmen as well that throw snowballs.
How awesome would it be if we had scarecrows in Minecraft? As they explained, they wanted scarecrows to attract monsters, like creepers would be drawn to it. But what I love about that is they actually laughed about introducing snowmen that fire snowballs. But what do we have in the game? We have snow golems. So I really love the fact that Jeb and Notch used to bounce off each other. They would talk about features, aka a scarecrow. It would be done with wool, and Notch was like, why not do it with hay bales? So the other feature is scarecrows in Minecraft. The next one in today's video is a different dimension. Now I've talked about this quite a lot in a couple of videos recently because I'm super fascinated with this, and that is the sky dimension. Now this goes back to Minecraft 1.0.0 when they introduced the end dimension. They introduced the end dimension over the sky dimension because it kind of classed Minecraft as being complete, the end of Minecraft. Now, there's a lot of pictures for the sky dimension in Minecraft, which means this was heavily produced and heavily developed, but it just didn't quite make it. According to the Minecraft wiki, the developers of the game considered the nether as hell, so they wanted to introduce the sky dimension as the opposite and as heaven. It says here, in a live webcast on the Swedish gaming site fiber.se, Notch revealed that the sky dimension would probably be a dream world, and that when you go to bed, there is a certain chance that you got teleported into the dream world instead. Then you'll be able to go there on purpose later on. The sky dimension was originally planned for the adventure update, but Notch put it on hold till the nether was more fun. Although the sky dimension does sound pretty fascinating, I would have loved to have seen how it played out. I do think the developers made the right decision in choosing the end dimension over the sky dimension. The end is a fascinating place in Minecraft, and of course it's kind of classed as the end of Minecraft. Although you don't have to quit your world or end your world, it is kind of classed as the completion of Minecraft. I do wonder though, in this modern day age, what would Minecraft be like if Notch was still around and still in charge? What direction would he have taken it in? So you guys can leave your opinions down below. Do you think the sky dimension would have been a better placed in the end, or do you think they made the right decision? This next feature that never made it into the game is a pretty funny one. It's a variation of slabs, but not stone slabs. It was in fact dirt slabs. They were developed for the game. They were a consideration. Now over on the wiki page, it says, before stone slabs were added to 0.26, Notch ran a test of dirt slabs. In the test, they replaced dirt blocks so that dirt surface without grass was half a block lower than grass. However, dirt slabs failed to dress cliff edges, caves, and ravines nicely. Because of this, they were never added to the actual game, and were only mentioned once. They replaced all dirt blocks and did not grow grass on top. I think it's pretty funny. I think it was the right decision not to introduce grass slabs into the game. They look pretty funny though. The last feature in today's video was only abandoned during the Minecraft 1.9 development, and that is quithers. Now the quithers originated from Notch's old game known as Legend of the Chambered. He converted those textures into Minecraft, and the quithers were in the coding for a super long time. Now, Jeb did state that there was no plans to add them to the game. Then later on, during 1.9 development, Dinnerbone tweeted a Minecraft screenshot, which is what you can see on screen right now, with arrows and with the quither. Now, later on, he did explain that they were removed again as arrows in the offhand felt more natural. And finally, in Minecraft 1.9, the quither texture was finally removed from the game. I don't think the quither is still accessible in the most recent files, but the quither was a thing. Again, I think they made the right decision with this one because they would have had like the shield slot, the quither slot, and the arrow slot. I think having them optional was the right decision. Otherwise, Minecraft would have been very overpowered. But there's 5 features that were developed for Minecraft, but never, ever introduced fully. There's many more features out there. If you would like to see a part 2 or even a part 3, be sure to hit that like button. Let me know in the comment section one of these features that you think they should have kept in the game. I'm Echo. Have a great day. Stay beautiful. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.